For years, I thought my midday naps were harmless. In fact, I believed they were helpful. Wake up early, move around a bit, eat something light, then sit by the window and slowly drift off. It felt like peace. But over time, I noticed things changing. I stayed up later at night, restless. I would forget small things I used to remember easily. I lost my appetite in the evening. I stopped going outside. It all seemed small until it was not. One morning I slept through a call from my son. Another afternoon I forgot to take my medicine. That was when I realized my daytime sleeping was not helping me rest. It was slowly stealing my day, my rhythm, and my health. And I am not alone. If you are over 60, if you find yourself sleeping more during the day, this message is for you. Let us talk, not with shame, but with understanding. Let us begin. Naps in moderation can be refreshing, but there is a difference between a nap and a withdrawal. A landmark study by Harvard Medical School found that seniors who nap longer than 1 hour a day are twice as likely to develop cognitive decline over the next 5 years. Why? Because long, frequent daytime sleep interrupts your brain's circadian rhythm, the internal clock that governs your alertness, your digestion, your hormones, even your memory. When that rhythm is thrown off, your sleep becomes fragmented, your nights lose their depth, and your days lose their clarity. A short nap, no longer than 20 to 30 minutes, can help. But once it becomes a daily routine that stretches beyond an hour, it becomes a signal. As neuroscientist Dr. Matthew Walker wrote, sleep is not just the absence of wakefulness. It is an active, vital process. Misuse it, and the cost is slow but certain. Many of us simply assume, I am just tired. But chronic daytime drowsiness is often the body's whisper that something is wrong. According to the Mayo Clinic, excessive daytime sleep in older adults is frequently tied to sleep apnea, which often goes undiagnosed, depression medication side effects, early stages of heart failure or diabetes. So while the nap might feel like relief, it could be your system crying out for attention. Keep a sleep journal for 1 week. What time did you nap? How long? What did you eat before? How did you feel after? That record could reveal patterns your doctor might otherwise miss. And it could be the difference between a harmless habit and a serious condition. You nap in the day, then night comes, and sleep does not. You lie in bed, your eyes wide open. You reach for the remote or your phone, and slowly you teach your body that night is no longer for rest. The American Academy of Sleep Medicine reports that older adults who nap excessively during the day experience up to 50% higher rates of insomnia and nighttime restlessness. And here's the problem. What do we do when we sleep poorly at night? We nap the next day, and the cycle deepens. It is not about blaming yourself. It is about understanding the trap before it closes around you. Get sunlight within 30 minutes of waking. It resets your circadian rhythm. Drink a full glass of water, and even if you feel tired, resist the nap until early afternoon, and only for 20 minutes. After 60, the body naturally begins to slow. But stillness is not the answer. Most seniors who nap in the afternoon are not exhausted from exertion. They are simply understimulated. Johns Hopkins Medicine states that seniors who remain sedentary for more than 8 hours a day face a 34% increased risk of early mortality. And here is the silent danger. When your body stops moving, your muscles shrink, your joints stiffen, and your mind begins to dull. You do not need to go to a gym. Just walk to the corner and back. Stretch your arms during the morning news. Water your plants. Fold your laundry. Activity is not about fitness. It is about telling your body, I am still here. Afternoons were not made for sleep. They were made for sunlight, for music, for writing letters, for tea. But when you nap, you miss it. The hours where neighbors pass by, where your grandchildren might call, where the world is alive. A 2022 National Sleep Foundation study found that older adults who stay active during daylight hours report 40% higher rates of life satisfaction and emotional stability. Sleep has its time, but so does living. Find one joyful reason to stay awake each day, a favorite show, a call, a short hobby, because the more life you engage with now, the more of you remains fully alive. Daytime sleep is not your enemy, but if it becomes your routine, your crutch, your escape, it might be doing more harm than healing. You deserve your mornings. You deserve your afternoons. You deserve a life that is lived, not just slept through. Do not settle for surviving the day. There is still light. There is still purpose. There is still you. Subscribe if this message gently reminded you to stay in the light. Leave a comment. Do you nap? Has it helped or harmed your day? Until we meet again, keep your curtains open, keep your body moving, and never let the best hours slip away.